Are your daily skincare habits secretly aging your skin faster? You're cleansing, exfoliating, and layering serums. But why does your skin still look dry and tired? Science reveals shocking truths. Habits you believe are helpful can unknowingly harm your skin barrier. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Dermatological Therapy found women over 50 have impaired skin barriers without even visible irritation. Stick around because today, I'll expose 3 sneaky habits damaging your skin and practical, scientifically backed solutions to rejuvenate your glow. Number 1. Overcleansing. Original. Retained 100 words from the transcript. You're sabotaging your skin barrier without even knowing it. Once your barrier is damaged, all your expensive creams are about as effective as watering a cactus with soda. Overcleansing is a common issue, especially after age 50. Estrogen levels decline, and with them, your skin produces less ceramide, less sebum, and less natural hydration. When you overcleanse, you strip away your skin's protective oils. It may feel clean, but at what cost? Overcleansing is one of the most misunderstood skincare habits among older adults, particularly women over 50. The concept of clean skin has been drilled into us through marketing for decades, but the science paints a more nuanced picture, especially as the skin ages. In younger skin, oil glands are more active and the skin barrier regenerates faster. However, postmenopausal skin undergoes structural changes. Estrogen, a hormone that supports hydration and skin elasticity, drops significantly. This hormonal shift leads to a decline in ceramides and sebum, key components of your skin's natural barrier. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Dermatological Therapy revealed that women over 50 often show significant lipid barrier impairment, even when there are no visible signs like redness or flaking. This means your skin can be silently suffering and you wouldn't know it until it's too late. Cleansing twice a day with foaming agents or hot water may feel refreshing, but it strips away the little moisture your skin has left. It's like removing mortar from between bricks. Eventually, the whole wall crumbles. Without these natural oils, your skin becomes more vulnerable to environmental stress, allergens, and transepidermal water loss. That's when symptoms like dryness, tightness, and irritation begin to appear. So what should you do instead? First, switch to a creamy or oil-based cleanser that respects your skin's pH and doesn't foam aggressively. Look for ingredients like glycerin, squalane, and ceramides. These mimic your skin's natural lipid structure and help retain moisture. Avoid harsh surfactants like sodium lauryl sulfate or artificial fragrances, which can further degrade your barrier. Second, consider cleansing only once a day, preferably at night. If you didn't sweat or wear makeup overnight, there's little reason to wash your face again in the morning. Instead, rinse with lukewarm water and pat dry. Keep your pillowcases clean and swap them regularly to avoid bacterial buildup. Third, always follow cleansing with a hydrating toner or essence, then seal in moisture with a ceramide-rich moisturizer. Think of it like replacing what you've lost, water first, then oil to lock it in. Let me share a real-life example. Janet, a 58-year-old teacher, came to my clinic with complaints of tightness and flaking skin. She was using a popular foaming cleanser twice a day, believing it was the key to clear skin. When we switched her to a non-foaming, creamy cleanser and limited her cleansing to nighttime only, the difference was astounding. Within 2 weeks, her skin looked more supple, her fine lines softened, and that uncomfortable tight feeling disappeared. The takeaway here is simple but powerful. Cleansing should be about balance, not obsession. You don't want to strip your skin raw chasing the illusion of clean. Respect the changes your body is going through and adapt accordingly. Your skin will thank you for it. Number 2, overuse of retinols and acids. Yes, these ingredients and acids do stimulate your collagen. I like them, and they increase your cell turnover. But when your barrier's already fragile, think after 40 or 50, they cause microinflammation that you don't see, dehydration, and flaking. You think you're aging backwards, but your skin is waving a white flag. Eventually, you stop polishing and start damaging. Now you get the whole picture. Try rotating your actives on different nights. Or use a retinol sandwich. moisturizer, retinol, then moisturizer again. And don't forget barrier repair nights with niacinamide, ceramides, or peptides. The key here is to stimulate, not scorch. Retinols and exfoliating acids like glycolic acid and L-ascorbic acid, a form of vitamin C, are beloved in the skincare world. They're proven to boost collagen production, reduce pigmentation, and smooth wrinkles. But used incorrectly, especially on mature skin, they can quietly sabotage your progress. This is a classic case of too much of a good thing. As skin ages, its ability to renew and repair slows dramatically. The lipid barrier weakens, and the skin becomes more susceptible to micro-tears, dehydration, and inflammation. When you apply potent actives like retinol or glycolic acid every single night, your skin may initially appear brighter. But underneath, invisible damage is building. This invisible damage is called microinflammation, small-scale cellular stress that doesn't show up as an obvious rash but gradually thins the skin, breaks down collagen, and causes long-term sensitivity. You may experience dryness, burning, peeling, or even more wrinkles despite all your efforts. One common culprit is L-ascorbic acid, the most unstable and acidic form of vitamin C. With a pH around 2 to 3, it can irritate mature skin that lacks a strong barrier. In contrast, a newer derivative, tetrahexyldicylascorbate, THD ascorbate, has shown remarkable promise in recent dermatological studies. It's fat-soluble, highly stable, and penetrates the skin better without the harsh acidity. In fact, THD ascorbate has been found to be up to 20 times more effective in boosting collagen than L-ascorbic acid, according to studies published in Dermatologic Therapy and Journal of Clinical Aesthetic Dermatology. So what's the practical approach for mature skin? First, alternate your actives. Instead of layering retinol and acid every night, create a weekly routine where you rotate exfoliants, retinoids, and hydrating treatments. For example, Monday, gentle exfoliating acid. Tuesday, barrier repair night, niacinamide plus ceramides. Wednesday, retinol night. Thursday, hydrating and calming routine. Friday, retinol sandwich. Saturday, barrier repair. Sunday, rest or simple emollient night. Second, apply retinol using the retinol sandwich method. You start with a thin layer of moisturizer, then apply your retinol, and finish with another layer of moisturizer. This technique buffers the irritation while still delivering benefits. This is particularly helpful for women over 50, whose skin is more prone to dryness and peeling. Third, never underestimate the power of barrier repair ingredients. Niacinamide helps reduce inflammation, strengthens the skin barrier, and even improves discoloration. Peptides stimulate collagen synthesis and soothe irritation. Ceramides restore the lipid layer and lock in moisture. Let me tell you about Linda, a 62-year-old librarian who is desperate for firmer skin. She used high-strength retinol every night and layered it with glycolic acid twice a week. At first, her skin looked tighter, but within a month, it was red, flaky, and constantly burning. She thought the pain meant it was working. When Linda visited my clinic, we overhauled her routine. We removed all exfoliants for 2 weeks and focused on rebuilding her skin barrier with a simple moisturizer, niacinamide serum, and a fragrance-free cleanser. After her skin calmed down, we reintroduced retinol, but only twice a week, using the sandwich method and paired with THD, ascorbate-based vitamin C, on alternating nights. Within 6 weeks, Linda's redness disappeared, her skin tone looked even, and she noticed a visible reduction in fine lines, without the discomfort. The lesson? Skincare isn't a race. More isn't better. As you age, your skin needs to be nurtured, not attacked. Respect its limits. Potent ingredients like retinol and acids can be incredibly effective, but only when used with intention and care. Otherwise, they do more harm than good. Choose science over trends. Rotate your actives, prioritize hydration, and always listen to what your skin is telling you. That's the real secret to glowing, resilient skin after 50. Number 3. Misuse of essential oils and DIY products. Original, Retained 120 words from the transcript. The mistake here is slathering on essential oils or lemon juice, or using Amazon-bought Franken products like cheap serums. It's shocking how many fake products are sold online. Essential oils like tea tree, peppermint, and lemon can cause contact dermatitis, especially on mature skin. People think natural means better, but that's not always true. Lemon oil, for example, has a pH of 2. That tingling sensation you feel? That's not a sign it's working. It's your skin barrier crying for help. A 2021 review in Contact Dermatitis found essential oils among the top 5 irritants for aging skin due to reduced lipid density and slower repair response. Avoid citrus and DIY exfoliants. Choose science-backed calming agents like ceramides, panthenol, and niacinamide. There's a growing trend online of using homemade skincare hacks and essential oils in the name of natural beauty. But natural doesn't always mean safe, especially for aging skin. In fact, many essential oils and DIY products are among the top culprits behind chronic skin irritation, inflammation, and long-term damage in women over 50. Let's take lemon oil as an example. It smells refreshing, it's natural, and influencers love recommending it. But what they don't mention is that lemon oil has a pH of around 2, similar to vinegar. When you apply that to your face, especially without dilution, you're disrupting the skin's natural pH, which sits between 4.7 and 5.75. This acidic imbalance weakens the skin barrier, making it more vulnerable to dehydration, UV damage, and inflammation. Then there's the issue of essential oils like peppermint and tea tree oil. Though often touted for their antimicrobial properties, these oils are highly concentrated plant extracts that can be overwhelming for sensitive or aging skin. The skin thins with age, lipid density decreases, and the repair mechanisms slow down. That means an ingredient you tolerated at May 30th become irritating at 60. In 2021, a comprehensive review published in Contact Dermatitis examined the impact of essential oils on aging skin. The findings were alarming. Essential oils ranked among the top 5 triggers of contact dermatitis in people over 55. These reactions aren't just allergic. They're often the result of chronic irritation that builds up over time with continued use. And here's the kicker. Even if you don't see redness or feel a sting right away, that doesn't mean damage isn't happening. Let's talk about DIY exfoliants. Using sugar, lemon, baking soda, or crushed fruit peels might seem like a harmless, budget-friendly solution, but these materials are unregulated, inconsistent in texture, and often way too harsh for the delicate skin of mature women. One wrong ratio or one bad reaction can leave your skin raw, inflamed, and compromised. So what should you do instead? First, opt for calming ingredients that have been tested, researched, and proven to work. Look for moisturizers or serums with ceramides. Help restore the skin's protective lipid barrier. Panthenol, pro-vitamin B5, deeply hydrates and reduces inflammation. Niacinamide strengthens the skin, reduces redness, and improves elasticity. Avocado oil, a gentle, antioxidant-rich emollient that doesn't clog pores. Second, choose products from reputable brands that publish their ingredient sources, pH balance, and safety testing. Avoid buying unknown serums from online marketplaces with flashy marketing but no scientific backing. Let me share a real story. Barbara, a 65-year-old retiree, was an avid fan of natural remedies. For months, she used a DIY face mask made of lemon juice and honey every morning, believing it would brighten her age spots. At first, she felt a satisfying tingle and thought it meant the treatment was working. But over time, her skin began to feel tight, itchy, and thin. Her cheeks were red constantly, and small capillaries started becoming visible under the surface. When Barbara finally sought help, we immediately stopped all homemade treatments. We introduced a calming routine, a low pH, non-foaming cleanser, a niacinamide serum, and a ceramide-rich moisturizer. Within 4 weeks, her redness reduced dramatically. Her skin no longer felt inflamed, and those fragile capillaries began to fade. The brightness she had wanted returned, but without the burn. Barbara's story isn't rare. Many women unknowingly damage their skin in pursuit of natural beauty, not realizing that modern science has already identified gentler and more effective alternatives. The key message is this: just because something is plant-based doesn't mean it's safe for your face. Aging skin deserves better than trendy experiments and home remedies. You need ingredients that nourish, heal, and protect, not irritate. Instead of reaching for the lemon or peppermint oil, choose skincare grounded in science and tailored for your age. That's how you achieve real, lasting radiance. Not from a kitchen recipe, but from understanding what your skin truly needs. Number 4. Effective alternatives in daily skincare routine. Original. Retained 80 words from the transcript. You can even use inexpensive oils only and no other products on a given night. Just your oil like sweet almond oil, grapeseed, argan, or safflower. Make sure they're organic and cold-pressed, not essential oils. Another great solution is Korean sheet masks. For $3 a piece, they're anti-inflammatory and calming, with ingredients like ceramides and niacinamide. Even rice water masks at home, yes, made from the same rice in your kitchen, can be a gentle, natural way to soothe aging skin. As we've discussed what not to do, let's now turn to what truly works. Instead of harsh routines and irritating ingredients, mature skin thrives on consistent, science-based care. The goal is to restore moisture, reduce inflammation, and protect the barrier, while gently stimulating renewal. One of the most effective and budget-friendly options is the Korean sheet mask. These masks have gained global popularity not just because they're trendy, but because they work. Dermatologists have praised them for their high concentration of actives and their occlusive nature, which helps ingredients absorb more efficiently. Look for sheet masks that contain ceramides, niacinamide, and panthenol. These ingredients soothe irritated skin, improve elasticity, and replenish lost moisture. Exactly what aging skin craves. Another excellent alternative is using cold-pressed plant oils as emollients. Unlike essential oils, which can irritate the skin, cold-pressed oils like argan, grapeseed, safflower, and sweet almond oil are gentle, nourishing, and rich in fatty acids. They don't disrupt the skin's pH and help form a protective seal that locks in hydration. For best results, apply these oils at night, especially after using a hydrating toner or essence. This layering approach mimics your skin's natural structure and strengthens its protective barrier. Still want a DIY option that's safe and effective? Try rice water masks, a staple in K-beauty culture. Here's a simple step-by-step guide. 1. Rinse half a cup of white rice thoroughly to remove any dust or debris. 2. Place the clean rice in a bowl with 2 cups of filtered water. 3. Let it soak for 30 minutes, stirring occasionally. 4. Strain the water into a clean container. 5. Store in the fridge and use within 3 days. To use, soak a few cotton pads in the rice water and apply them to your face like a mask for 10 to 15 minutes. The natural starches and antioxidants in rice water can brighten the skin, reduce inflammation, and promote smoothness without harshness. Now let me tell you about Susan, a 60-year-old who had spent years experimenting with expensive creams and 12-step skincare routines. She was overwhelmed, her skin was irritated, and she felt like nothing was working. When we simplified her routine to just 3 steps, cleanse, hydrate, and seal with cold-pressed oil, plus adding Korean sheet masks twice a week, her skin transformed. Within 1 month, Susan noticed a visible reduction in fine lines and a natural glow returning to her cheeks. She no longer felt the need to hide behind foundation, and the redness she once battled was gone. Most importantly, her new routine was affordable, calming, and easy to stick to. The takeaway is clear. Effective skincare for aging skin doesn't need to be complicated or expensive. What matters is consistency, barrier-friendly ingredients, and listening to what your skin actually needs. Forget the trends. Stick to time-tested, dermatologist-approved practices, and your skin will reflect the care you give it. Less is more when it comes to caring for mature skin. Over-cleansing, overusing retinols and acids, and applying harsh essential oils may seem helpful, but they're quietly accelerating aging beneath the surface. The key to youthful, radiant skin after 50 lies in restoring the barrier, not stripping it. Use creamy cleansers. Opt for stable forms of vitamin C, like THD ascorbate, and nourish your skin with cold-pressed oils and calming agents like ceramides and niacinamide. The more you understand your skin's biology, the better you can support it through the aging process. If today's video helped you rethink your routine, drop a comment below with your experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more science-backed skincare tips made for women like you.